Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy made up Hallmark holiday. Any of those you want to go with, I'm okay with. Um, but yeah, it's Friday. Made it through the week. Um, Welcome to the 95th coffee sessions. Um, we kind of hit a milestone yesterday. I don't know if y'all noticed it or not, but over on Facebook, we had our first trolls uh, on Facebook. And unfortunately, um, there are some tools right here in StreamYard, the app that I use to live stream here, that allows me to boot people out and stuff like that. But unfortunately, they only work with YouTube. And of course, I live stream to both YouTube and Facebook. So to get rid of them in Facebook, you have to go directly to Facebook and do it. But I did that, and apparently there were three guys that didn't have anything better to do yesterday, but except for troll the coffee sessions. But anyway, I managed to, since the StreamYard saves all the comments, I managed to go back, look them up, and then block them. So hopefully those knuckleheads won't be back. If they do, we'll deal with them. However. But anyway, welcome to the coffee sessions. Happy Friday. Happy cold Friday. Good gosh. We're like, well, I just looked a minute ago. It said it's 38 degrees, but it feels like 32 because there's a little breezy out. So big difference from the past couple of days. But it's still winter, so it's the way it goes. Let me get over here and see all who's in the excuse me. See who all's in the chat here. Hold on, I got a tickle. I need some more coffee or something. There we go. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we got Big D's in the house. Says happy V Day, everybody. -2 in Brooklyn. Oh, Brooklyn, Michigan. Only supposed to get up to 19. Yeah, I saw the map the weather lady was showing today, and I guess it's got like a really, what do they call it, an Arctic front or something coming down. Man, that's cold. I hate to even bring up what, 38 or 32 or whatever it is here. I'm like, that's nothing compared to what you guys post over here. John Ann says, once again, Dave beat me. It's not a race, John. You can come anytime. It's not a race at all. Says it's -22 degrees Celsius. That sounds cold. I don't know what it would be in Fahrenheit, but it sounds cold no matter how you put it. Steve Gronsky says, happy Friday, 24 degrees Fahrenheit in Mustang this morning. Jump for joy. High is to be 41 degrees. Dave, this is for your page. Thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, see, we already got a few of them over there on the YouTubes. Troy Pritchard says, good morning, everybody. Thumbs up. Happy Friday. I appreciate you, Troy. Dave says, morning, Troy and Steve. We're just like family here, aren't we? I like this. Let's see. Larry Galt says, happy Valentine's Day. Same to you, Larry. You and the missus. Clyde Labonte. Good cold morning. That's a pretty good way to describe it, I would say. Earl Walker says, morning, everyone. 12 degrees going down. Oh, about 7 degrees tonight. Yes, I found the degree symbol on my keyboard on my phone, I guess is what he's saying. Yeah, isn't that great? Because I can remember when we first started doing these earlier coffee sessions, everybody was using the asterisk, and now so many people have learned how to use that degree symbol. See, this is an educational show. You learn stuff here. Clyde says 7 degrees here. Brr. Yeah. I guess. Kevin Els is watching. Thank you, Kevin. He's keeping his streak intact there. Always appreciate you watching, Kevin. John says T minus 30 seconds. Okay. Bart Vixel says TGIF. Yeah. Hitch Hamilton says Happy Valentine's Day from foggy Southwest Florida. All righty. Good to see you, Hitch. Janet Moore's in the house. How you doing, Janet? Good to see you over on Facebook. John N says he loves the music. I appreciate that, I guess. I mean, it seemed to fit my style, I think. Kind of a laid back, drinking coffee kind of music. Gary Hammond's here this morning. How you doing, Gary? John N says this is now part of my morning routine. I appreciate that. I'm glad it is. I also noticed since I moved and I just did this last Friday, created the new YouTube channel called The Coffee Sessions, and I've moved all the other past live streams to that channel, and now started this past Monday doing all these live streams on that new channel. So, when you do that, you wipe out everything, you lose all the views you have, you start over with 0 subscribers and all that. And I've noticed we've got 50 subscribers, or 50 people that have subscribed to the Dave Gatton Coffee Sessions channel. So that's awesome. Looks like a good place to hang out then. I've still got a tickle in my throat for some reason here. LB says, morning all. Lost you guys for a few days. Could not find you. 26 degrees in Geronimo, Oklahoma. I bet you before it's over with, we're going to get old LB to use the degree symbol. What do you think? I bet you we can. Charles Steed says, good morning, Dave, and everyone from Rome, Georgia. How you doing, Charles? Got an awesome looking logo there. Looks like some Batman Forever alternate font. Yes, indeed. Clyde says he learned from Dave. Yeah. I try to give you some educational stuff here. It's more than just coffee, folks. We try to learn a little something while we're here too. Philip Carter says -7 in Chicago area. Too cold for me. Yeah. I don't know how those folks do it. I mean, I did it when I was a kid, but I didn't have any choice because I was born up in Indiana, around Indianapolis. And it was cold. We always had snow and stuff. But now that I'm gone from there, I look back and I'm like, I don't know how folks do it. I don't know how they do it. Klondike is here this morning. How are you? Good morning to you. Old Snowbird Jim Senecola. How you doing? 42 in Orange Beach and sunny. Hope you're having a good time down there, Jim. Rob Schuster's here this morning. How you doing, Rob? Good to see you on the coffee sessions. Dave Clemons says, morning, Janet. Rusty Taylor's in the house this morning. How you doing, Rusty? If you hadn't seen Rusty, I got a new toy in the shop. You have to come by and see it. Rusty lives right down the road, probably about 3 or 4 minutes from me. Wilson Rubottom, good morning, thumbs up. Thank you, sir. Let's see. Clyde says, I think you get acclimated. Yeah, I guess you do, because when you live in it all the time, you're just used to it and stuff. But it's not anything I want to do anymore. I like it warmer. So Dave Clemens said he found it on his phone. Yeah. Usually you got to go to like the second, or at least on mine, I have an Android thing. And when you go to the symbols, I think it's on like the second level of those, I believe. But anyway, it's there. You just got to Hunt for it. Ryan says, missing out today, taking my wife to V-Day breakfast. Well, you better stick with that plan. You know what's good for you. So Dave Clemons says, yep, second page, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of excuse me. There's a lot of things on that second page that you don't even know they're there until you hit it, and then you go, oh, there's where all that stuff is. I think the less than and greater than and all that symbol is on that stuff too. Anyhow, let me get another sip of coffee so I can get rid of that tickle in my throat. Been out around people, so hope I'm not coming down with the corona thingy. By the way, the numbers on that have just gone crazy. The little chart they have, it was kind of going like this, a slow curve, and now it just almost goes straight up. Because just as a lot of people thought, being in China, they like to be a little sneaky. They weren't really fessing up and saying how many cases there really were. Now that it's out, it's like big spike, showing almost 65,000 confirmed cases. About 56,000 of them are active. 88,550, which had an outcome, not necessarily a good one. 7,166 have recovered, so 84% of those, but 1,384 deaths, or 16%, didn't make it. So, and I think if I heard right, let me scroll on down here. There's like, it says there's 7 cases in Canada and 15 cases in the USA. Because I heard him say on the news this morning that there was another confirmed case in the U.S. So I don't know if that 15 includes that one or not, but that's what it's saying there. Let's see here. It's going too bad. I hope you meant to say it's not going too bad. Gary Hammett says, Charles Steed, it's good to have someone else in Northwest Georgia. Gary Hammett is in that area too, I believe. Rusty Taylor says, martial law in 6 cities. Okay. What is the population of China? I don't know. I can Google it and find out. Or one of my trusty viewers. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Population of China. Google's a wonderful thing. It pops up so quick. It says there's 1.386 billion, with a B, billion people. So that's a lot of people. So even though those numbers on the coronavirus look pretty big, and none of 10 is bad and none of them are good, but it's really a drop in the bucket compared to the total number of people they have. 1.386 billion. That's a lot of dadgum folks, isn't it? Let's see. Yeah, trying to check over on Facebook just to make sure, because I'm not seeing any troll comments come through here. So maybe we're safe today. Let's see. Why do we have so many here? Let's see. U.S., they should be quarantining everyone coming in from overseas anywhere. Yeah, well, I think that's what they're doing now. The way I understand it is they're only letting international flights fly into like a handful of the bigger airports, Atlanta being one of them. And then anybody that comes in that's even suspect, they quarantine them, and they have facilities set up where they're quarantining them. So They're going to have to until they get a hold on, handle on this thing. So I wonder if the virus has to do with their diet. I don't know about that. Rob says sanitation practices are not great in China. I would suspect that is the main reason it has spread so fast there. I would agree with that statement for sure, Rob. They don't. Well, I mean, with that many dadgum people, I mean, think about how small China is. Look at it on the map. It's not a very big place. So you got 1.386 billion people. They're piled on top of one another. All right. Yeah. So anyway, so we're doing this Valentine's Day thing today. Y'all got big plans with your better half or significant other or whatever the case might be for Valentine's Day? I got to thinking this morning, what's the deal with Valentine's Day? When did it start? So I looked it up here, and I'll share with you what I found on Wikipedia. It says Valentine's Day, also called Saint Valentine's Day or the Feast of Saint Valentine, is celebrated annually on February 14th. It originates as a Western Christian feast day honoring one or two early saints named Valentinus, I'm not sure how you'd say that. We'll go with Valentinus. And is recognized as a significant cultural, religious, and commercial celebration of romance and love in many regions of the world. Keyword there being commercial. Because we all know that as soon as the New Year's over, you go in stores and boom, there's all the Hallmark cards and the Valentine candy and all that kind of stuff. So there you go. If you're sitting around today wondering, I wonder how Valentine's Day got started. There you go. I get. Well, he didn't even give you a year, did I? Guess it was. Let's see. There's something about 18th century England. Yeah, I'm not gonna read all that stuff. But anyway, yeah. Big holiday for Hallmark for sure. Clyde says there's even more people in India. I don't know. Let's see. I think you're probably right, but India's a lot. I think India is quite a bit bigger than. No, actually, it has less according to this. Not much less. It says 1.339 billion versus 1.386 billion. Still a lot of people. And then, since we're talking populations here, let's just check this out. Population of the world, and this is as of 2017, which is what those other numbers were, which means they're on the low side. 7.53 billion people. And I had a website one time, I can't remember where it was, but it was a thing. Oh, here it is right here, I think. Yeah, this is interesting. It shows up. Let me just screen share and show y'all this what I'm looking at. This is the world population, current world population. And it's cool because it's, well, as real time as it can get, I guess. I'm sure it's not real time. But you notice that the births today, this one right down here, it just keeps jumping. but also the deaths today keeps jumping too. So the population grows. Sometimes you'll see that number go up, sometimes you see it go down. But that's crazy, isn't it? Look how fast we're making new people. That's the Worldometer, world population. That's the website called Worldometer, and that's also where the coronavirus information is that I usually get. Wow, that's a lot of people. 7 point. So according to this, it's 7.76 billion people. That's a lot of folks. A lot of folks. Let's see. Clyde says, oh, look at Janet here trying to be old smarty pants. How many boxes of cookies do you have left? I have all of them left except for the caramel chocolate chip that I got. And it wasn't even a box. It was like a little tear open type bag thing. There were 12, I guess you'd call them cookies, but they were like about as big around as a quarter. I mean, it was like a sampler pack or something. They were good, but they didn't last long with old Dave. But yeah, the other ones I haven't even opened at all. And I'm pretty proud of myself for that. But I just figured, helping out was Michael Chipser's daughter, Lindsay. So I figured I'd help her out by ordering them because she got the credit for them. And I figured I'd just order one of every. Well, actually, I ordered two of a couple of things: Thin Mints and what was the other one? There was another chocolate one that I think I got 2 boxes of. But yeah. And I don't even know. I probably don't even like some of them. Some of them I got because I've never tried before. But yeah, just trying to help out the Girl Scouts there a little bit. Clyde says roses and chocolates. He's a hero. Well, today's the day, buddy. Dwayne's joining us here from Facebook. First coffee of the morning. Good morning, Dwayne. Rob Schuster's noted that basically 1/3 of the world's population is in China and India. Yeah, pretty much. And of course, you throw in Japan, we're really crowded too. All over there in that Far East is, they all live piled up on one another over there. I don't like that. I like a little elbow room myself. And people are living longer these days. That's true. That's true. Mm-hmm. Clyde, or Rob rather, says you must need more Gatton cookies. Yeah, Rob, you should really, try out somebody suggested putting powder or something. What was it? Baking? Was it baking powder? Somebody gave a suggestion of putting some kind of powder on there to keep them from sticking. You should try that again, and then send them to me, and we'll see how it works out. Let's see. John says all I can get here is 2 types of cookies, mint and mint. Well, the mint ones are good. Although it's a little misleading because you can eat a whole box of Thin Mints and you're still fat, so they don't really work like they're advertised. But they are good. I like Thin Mints. Dave Clemons says granddaughter's Girl Scout, so I support her by ordering a few. DG sells a lot of the same flavors. Okay. Jack would like them. No, Jack doesn't get any cookies. They get enough treats. They get milk bones. They get the little pedigree dentistick things. That's they get one of those every morning, and then of course they love bacon strips, all flavors, but particularly the peanut buttery ones. They they really like those, and they are well fed, as you can see. Powdered sugar, yeah, that's what it was, Rob. Powdered sugar. Yeah, you need to try that. You need to try that. Dwayne says, had to go to the store for milk for my coffee, and at the corner was three fire trucks. Had to wait for them. Mm. Milk for your coffee. I don't put any milk stuff in mine or cream or any of that kind of fancy stuff. I'm just regular old black coffee with a little sweet and low to knock the bitterness off. And I used to drink it with cream years ago. I probably told this story before, but a place when I was working way back, probably in my 30s, the vending machine, every time you go buy a cup of coffee, it would always be out of cream. Well, I wasn't going to just throw it out, so I started, that kind of got me accustomed to drinking black coffee. So then I just quit putting any kind of creamer or anything in it. Clyde says, I give my dog one of his dry dog foods for a treat. He was getting too fat. Yeah. Yeah. Rocky's he's actually lost weight. Of course, he's old. Poor old Rocky. He's going to be 14 years old in September. But Jack, on the other hand, old fat Jack right here, there's his head right there. You just duck down just enough. He is wide. He's about as big around as I am. He probably don't weigh a whole lot less. But anyhow, well, let's see what else we got going on today. We've got making sure there's no. Yeah, I don't see any trollers today. That's good. Those people just annoy me. I don't know if y'all saw the comments or not. Some of them were just stupid, and then other ones they're trying to get a little risque, I guess. But just idiots with nothing better to do, I guess. Let's see. Wilson Rubottom says honey and cinnamon in your coffee. That'd probably be good. Larry says, I read somewhere a pinch of salt takes bitterness out. Never tried it though. It would seem weird putting salt in there, even a little pinch. You try it first, Larry. Let me know. You can report back on Monday's coffee session how that went. I'll stick with putting sweet and low in mine. Or it's not really sweet and low, it's the Publix brand version of sweet and low. They don't call it sweet and low, it's their, what do they call it? Sweetener? I don't know. But I'm sure it's probably the same thing. Yeah, whenever they're out of their brand, and I do pay more to get the actual sweet and low brand. It tastes the same. I can't tell any difference. John says, I heard the same thing, Larry. pinch of salt in the coffee maker. We do it all the time, salt in coffee. Okay. See, this is such an educational show because I did not know that. And now everybody that's watching today is going to go, hey, I'm going to put a pinch of salt in my coffee maker. I'll have to try that. All right. I can always tell when I've been on here too long because Dave Clemons says it's time to go. He says, okay, guys and gals, got to enjoy the rest of your Valentine's Day. See everyone tomorrow on the CNC with Dave. Great show, Dave. But and bye. Yeah, we're going to be, it's going to be just kind of a question and answer thing tomorrow. You know, since I put that last video out Sunday morning, I've had a ton of questions, and I just tell everybody, look, I'll just, you know, if you got any questions, save them for Saturday show, and I'll spend a few minutes answering questions there. And then, of course, I think my buddy Javi is going to have something to show us about the new Javi box that he's working on. So the plug and play controller. I talk to Javi every once in a while in these kind of hangout things. So I saw a sneak preview the other day, and it looked pretty good. So you want to be sure and tune in tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, and check out the CNC with Dave Gatton show. And of course, remember, it's on the other YouTube channel, the Dave Gatton YouTube channel, not the Dave Gatton Coffee channel, or the Coffee Sessions channel, whatever. So anyway, y'all come see us then. I'm going to get out of here because I got some work I got to do today, and it's cold. I'm not wanting to do it, but I got to do it while I'm motivated. So I'm going to get out of here. Everybody have an awesome Friday. Have an awesome Thanksgiving. No, why do I keep saying Thanksgiving? I said that yesterday, I think, too. I must have turkey on the brain. Anyway, awesome Valentine's Day. Guys, if you haven't got out and got the flowers and the cards, time to go. We'll see y'all. Have a good one.